Could these intricate stoneworks be the remnants of a lost, highly advanced civilization? Yet these same tools would barely scratch the surface of the hard stones used. Their design so complex and detailed that even with modern machinery. And then there are the mysterious scars left on megalithic blocks worldwide. Long, parallel grooves where massive stone blocks were cut with a precision that would challenge even modern engineers. History books tell one story, but the stones tell another. Across the world, from Egypt to Peru, from India to China, massive structures defy conventional explanations. Perfectly carved statues, impossibly precise cuts, and massive stone blocks fitted together with machine-like accuracy. All point to a technology far beyond what history credits ancient civilizations with possessing. Could these intricate stoneworks be the remnants of a lost, highly advanced civilization? And if so, what tools did they use? Some believe the evidence is hiding in plain sight. Proof of ancient machines that once cut through solid rock with ease. Across continents, ancient civilizations left behind structures so precise, so masterfully crafted, that the tools supposedly available to them simply don't add up. The question is unavoidable. Were these remarkable feats achieved with lost technology far beyond what history credits these civilizations with possessing? Take the statues of ancient Egypt, for instance. Carved with near-perfect symmetry, their proportions so precise that even modern sculptors struggle to replicate them. Mainstream historians claim these works were created using basic copper intricate stoneworks, yet be the remnants of a lost, highly scratched the surface of the hard stones used. Yet these same tools would barely scratch the surface of the hard stones something far more advanced. Their design so complex and detailed that even with modern machinery, and it's not just Egypt, there are the mysterious scars left on megalithic blocks worldwide. Long, on the Giza parallel grooves, massive stone blocks together with machine-like accuracy, showing no engineers, just seamless connections that have stood the test of time. But Egypt is only part of the story. In India, entire temples were carved straight into bedrock, their design so complex and detailed that even with modern machinery, replicating them would be a challenge. These structures weren't built in pieces and assembled. They were hewn directly from solid stone, as if ancient builders had access to tools far beyond what traditional history allows. This theory gains even more traction when looking at artifacts like alabaster vases and massive sarcophagi lids. Some researchers, including mainstream Egyptologists, have admitted that many of these objects show signs of having been shaped on a lathe. But that raises another problem. The size and weight of these stone pieces would require industrial-scale machinery, yet no evidence of such tools has ever been officially acknowledged. If these lathes did exist, who built them? And why does history remain silent about them? The signs of lost technology aren't isolated to Egypt. In South America, at Pumapunku, stones appear to have been cut with precision tools, as if sliced through with a modern saw. The basalt floor of Giza, the stone quarries of Peru, and the ancient ruins of Malta all bear similar marks, cuts and patterns that suggest high-speed rotational stone-cutting machinery. These aren't crude chisel marks or weathered surfaces. They are clean, precise, and mechanical. And then there are the mysterious scars left on megalithic blocks worldwide, long, parallel grooves that suggest the use of an unknown tool, one capable of carving through rock as if it were clay. Some sites also feature metal clamps used to secure massive stones in place, found across continents at roughly the same point in history. That strongly suggests not just a lost technology, but also a lost network, perhaps an advanced civilization with global reach. One of the most intriguing sites is Longyu Cave in China, a massive underground structure carved from solid rock. What's astonishing is the absence of any waste material. Where did the removed stone go? The cave's walls bear the same signature grooves found in other ancient sites, as if shaped by the same unknown tool. Similar markings appear at the Yangshan quarry, at Petra in Jordan, and at India's Mamallapuram site, where erosion suggests a history far older than mainstream archaeology admits. Perhaps the most striking example comes from Baalbek, where massive stone blocks were cut with a precision that would challenge even modern engineers. Some of these cuts even show circular patterns, as if made by an enormous tunnel-boring machine. If such a machine once existed, then history has overlooked something significant, evidence of an advanced civilization capable of engineering on a scale far beyond what is currently recognized. The anomalies don't stop there. The colossi of Memnon, each weighing over 1,000 tons, were somehow transported and positioned with pinpoint accuracy. The same level of precision can be seen in lathe-worked artifacts found throughout Egypt. Objects with such delicate craftsmanship that the only logical explanation points to advanced machining techniques. And then there's Nero's bathtub, an enormous stone basin housed within the Vatican. Its sheer size and smooth symmetry suggest that it, too, was shaped by an advanced tool, one that history has conveniently ignored. Similar relics, such as the massive stone bathtub at Babulovka Palace in Russia, also hint at lost technology. These weren't merely decorative objects. They were engineering marvels, created with a level of skill that should not have existed in the ancient world. Yet mainstream academia has largely dismissed these findings. Acknowledging them would mean rewriting history, admitting that an unknown civilization once possessed machinery and techniques that rival or even surpass modern capabilities. But the evidence continues to grow, found in every corner of the world, etched into the very stones that were shaped by hands or machines long forgotten. Every day, the list of unexplained architectural wonders grows longer. Take Egypt, for example. There's still no widely accepted demonstration of exactly how the pyramids were constructed, let alone how their massive stone blocks were transported. Then there's the Colossi of Memnon, two towering statues, each weighing over 1,000 tons. Ancient records claim these statues would emit a strange melodic sound every morning, a phenomenon reported well into the Roman era. Even more intriguing is the discovery of sea salt deposits once found on the pyramids and their surrounding areas. A waterline, roughly 40 meters up their sides, was still visible during the Spanish invasion, hinting at the unthinkable. Were the pyramids once submerged under an ancient ocean? If so, that would suggest they're far older than commonly believed, possibly built in an era when massive geological changes reshaped the Earth's surface. This leads to even bigger questions. Who were the original builders of Egypt's megalithic wonders? Were they the same group that worked at the Aswan quarries? What kind of tools could carve through solid granite with such ease? The official explanation insists these feats were accomplished with copper tools, yet anyone looking at the evidence would be forced to question that claim. It's one thing to theorize, but without an actual demonstration of how these massive structures were built, the mystery remains wide open. The overwhelming amount of evidence, spread across different continents, different cultures, and different time periods, points to something much larger than isolated ancient achievements. There's a missing piece of history that has yet to be acknowledged, and the deeper the investigation goes, the harder it becomes to dismiss. Whether this was an ancient civilization lost to time or something else entirely, one thing is clear. The official story is incomplete, and the real history of the world may be far more extraordinary than anyone ever imagined. What are your thoughts? Tell us down below. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you'll never miss a video. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.